We're gonna do FNAF VHS stuff. Ooh. We're reacting together because, yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it should be darker.
I feel like it should be darker in here. Lights, camera. I'm stuck in the corner. Can you do it? Please and thank you.
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
Sit down.
I'm sitting down, you butt. Cheese.
Grab snacks. There's gonna be plenty of VHS stuff.
Don't mind the snackage sounds.
Yeah. I'm sorry. First one is Five Nights at Freddy's 3 Horror Animation Part 1 by Nautico 3D. Nautico 3D. This guy right here. I don't like his eyes. I don't like his.
It's kind of cool.
I don't have to blur that one. Oh no! Oh god! Sir, your eye isn't looking at me. Oh my. What? They didn't hold back. Hi. I don't like the. Don't twist your eyes that way.
Ugh, I hate that sound.
That was. I don't like Freddy's face. I don't like any of their faces. Their faces freak me out.
I like Chica's feet.
I can't.
Is that weird to say?
You like her feet? Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Her feet look cool. A band-aid on it.
Is he watching TV in the suit?
Oh wow. I thought he was taking a nap. Like really clean.
It's very. Can I get a look at Springtrap? Yeah, Springtrap. Is Springtrap?
Ooh. Ugh.
Yeah. What? The clown? Why? Ooh, wait, your design looks sick as f. Why he slumping like what?
You think it's a dead body inside of a suit. Is it a dead body?
I would think it's a dead body, yeah, but he's kind of not dead either. Ew.
This reminds me of the Instagram reel where he sees the spider.
Ew.
You look like a big old slice of pepperoni.
Oh, I will. Ew, what is?
Clicked on this.
I no. No, we did not click on this video.
That one was cool.
That one was really cool. It seems they have another style based off of the FNAF 1 animatronics, and that's what catches my attention because they look creepy as hell. Begin.
Morning.
Good morning. Why do the other two not have eyes?
Says hello.
That is gross. The eyes doing that were disgusting. I'm sorry. Absolutely not. I'm not a fan of that at all. Hi. You look too? No? Okay.
This is supposed to be creepy, not a bob.
This is kind of a bop. Oh, ew. Why do
Me too, sis.
they really they really embrace the no eyebrow. Ew. They very embrace the no eyebrows, and I see why.
This is what FNAF was supposed to be.
I think that's what it is. That's why it's on the screen. I'm funny. Even the poster looking like that. Oh. Ooh, it's a cage?
Oh, I like that.
I love that design choice of it being a cage, actually. That's really cool. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, this is also made by Nautico. The one that I recommended.
They look like the same.
This is a Five Nights at Freddy's 2 horror animation by Nautico 3D. Let's do it. It'd be hot in those establishments. Or cold.
I feel with like a bunch of animatronics like moving, it would be hot.
Right. Yeah, I'll lean this forward too, so
That's my opinion.
oh, they have their own cove. Ooh, nasty.
I really like Toy Chica's design with being able to take off the beak.
I agree. I like that this design doesn't have her eyes go black, actually. They're like, ew! No. Ooh, like that he has his face.
Ooh, that was cool. What does he look like? He has a black eye.
Is it gonna become a bop again? Ew. Ew, I hate the puppet. The puppet looks nasty. Open wide.
Comes the choo-choo.
Why are you opening wide for the choo-choo? What are you on about? I was expecting a big jump scare, but there wasn't. There wasn't. Let's look for another one. This is Give Life by made by Valox on YouTube. He's got some motion too. He looks awesome. All right, pal. All right, buddy, pal. Give me some of that seaweed.
My snacks.
Watch out. Just careful for audiences.
I can't get through to anyone. What is that noise? Henry, is that you?
I'm waiting for a jump scare. A very open establishment. Not very many tables. They added a little some kind of prize corner.
What the?
This is where I would crap my pants.
This isn't funny. Turn the power back on.
I don't think this would be a joke. Also, where were all the animatronics?
Do you think that's what the animatronic thinking of like scraping metal?
Taking a
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Communicate. Oh, report. 1985? Interesting.
I don't know any of the lore.
Me neither. Well, I mean, I know the lore, but the dates confuse me. What is this? Is this the bite? A bite? One of the bites? One of them? Oh, no. Oh, no. Why is the suit battered? Suspect was captured on security feed wearing one of our old Springlock suits, luring a lone child away from the main hall and towards the safe room. Okay. I think we all know where this goes.
Those the babies.
Them poor children. Them poor children. What happened?
Look like one of the kids pushed the other.
They apologizing. Oh no, I think he's getting scolded by his mom. Oh no, there were two other kids talking. The question is, what possesses a man to do this?
Oh.
You could hear the screams just under it. Oh. Under all the sound, you could hear children screaming from the back room.
Oh, that kind of scared me.
Hi.
Knife.
Suspect left the safe room later that night once the building was closed. It wasn't long before the children were reported missing. Soon after, customers began to complain about foul odors coming from the much-loved animal mascots, getting the company into some trouble with the health department. It was only a few days later that police were contacted when parents reportedly noticed what appeared to be bloodstains and mucus around the eyes and mouths of the mascots. Mucus? Now that's a nasty descriptor. Oh. No thanks. Ew. The missing children were unfortunately found deceased, stuffed into the animatronic bodies, presumably to hide them, so they found out in this universe. These were the photos taken during the investigation. I like how this takes a more realistic approach. I feel like a lot of cops would know where to check. Oh. The victim was identified as Jeremy Hawkins. He was only 7 years old. What am I looking at?
Is that Bonnie? No, that was Friday.
Oh. The victim was identified as Gabriel Lloyd. He was only 9 years old. The victim was identified as Susie Smith. She was only 4 years old. 4 years old! So when they were dismantled, did they not haunt the place then? That's interesting. The victim was identified as Fritz Davis. He was only 13 years old. A lot older than the others, though. It's interesting.
Yeah.
The victim was identified as Cassidy Newton. She was only 9 years old. The one you should not have killed. The most angriest one out of them all. We believed it was best to have the bodies removed and disposed of by our team in order to not impact business too heavy to make a scene, Mr. William Afton. The animatronic suits are to be washed, although this maintenance will have to wait until next week, which is when they are regularly scheduled in. Sir H. Henry Emily, I should say. Gabriel, Fritz, Jeremy, Cassidy, and someone I forgot. Susie. I remembered.
Why is Susie so far away?
A lie. It's all a lie. They're not dead. Death isn't the end. Exactly, see? Having a party over there? That is creepy.
That was good. I like that one.
I like
that one was a
you
storytelling.
Say that again. You're very quiet.
I like that one. I like that it was a little more of like a storytelling.
Like like a storytelling.
Yeah.
Ooh. We watch another. This is Maintenance Report by Spectre. YouTube. There we go. I done do like these.
All right. So I've managed to finally roll this thing in here, so I guess let's go ahead and get started now. Boss wants me to run through this maintenance report, so hopefully we can figure out why this thing has been acting up lately. We're also opening a new location next year, so what's most likely going to happen is I'm going to have to strip this thing apart so we can use it for spare parts for the newer animatronic models. So let's go ahead and see what I need to do first. Let's see here. Movement test. Alright then. We will need as many parts as we can salvage from our remaining animatronics. These may include servos, wires, circuit boards, or pieces from the endoskeleton. Insert the floppy disk titled Animatronic Movement Test Program into the computer to test each of the animatronic's joint movements.
You know it's old when it's
Okay.
floppy disk.
Sounds simple enough.
Well, you know it's old when it's mentioning a floppy
Alright, let's
disk.
get the computer
What is a
on,
floppy disk?
get this thing
Very,
hooked up,
very
and let's see
old
how this
technology.
movement test goes.
Oh.
Let's see.
That is a floppy disk.
Oh.
Ah, here it is.
Whoa.
Wow.
I like that. That is good animation. Wow. Buttercup. Don't take me on the toilet.
Yes. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and start with the head movements first. H-A-E. And then we'll just go down the rest of the body.
His head spins off.
Okay, well then. Looks like the neck and jaw joints are functioning normally. So I'm gonna put this camera down real quick so I can. Huh.
Nope.
That's strange. I guess there's some kind of circuit malfunction. I'm not sure why it's... Okay. What'll happen if...
I hate every ounce of that.
Okay,
How would you
so
feel
let
if
me
you were
just go
working
ahead
here?
and make sure everything is connected
I
right.
wouldn't be.
Get it all rebooted and then we'll
Why
pick
not?
up where we left off.
No.
Okay,
Well,
so
I
just
guess-
checking the circuits now on the back of the...
I guess in a universe where this is like something that's normal, kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese, I can see like working there. You know, you don't think there's anything wrong.
If kids went missing at a Chuck E. Cheese, would you think they were stuffed into an animatronic? Never knowing this universe, would you suspect they were inside them?
I mean, if I started to smell foul smell from them, yes.
I think that's where it becomes quite apparent.
Yeah.
Knowing what they do, I could not imagine just sticking my face up inside that.
Head here. They might be shorted. These control the neck and jaw servos, and yeah,
That's
they
blood.
seem to have been shorted. So that means the head won't move unless all of the electronics are completely gutted and replaced. Thankfully, I'm not repairing this piece of junk, so I guess I'll just leave everything how it is and move on to the next joint. Alright, so let's do the ears. E-A-R-S. Huh. Why aren't they moving? E-A-R.
Because you can't type. I can't speak.
Alright, so if the ears aren't moving, that means the shortage affected just about everything connected to the head. So I guess the ears don't work either. Alright, let's try the arms instead, I guess.
I think who's ever inside doesn't want you to move their head.
Okay, that seems to be working fine. Great, at least we can salvage something from the endoskeleton. So let's try the other one now.
Oh.
Jesus Christ! Damn, okay. So the entire shoulder joint just completely snapped. All of these parts are so grimy and full of rust that these constant failures don't exactly surprise me. So I mean, I might be able to salvage the forearm and hand, but I don't know how.
Confident in his work.
Looks like I'll only be able to entirely salvage
Sounds like
the
a
left
confident
arm, though,
repairman.
which I guess is better than nothing. Damn, this thing stinks. Okay. So let's go ahead and take off this left arm now before
Bro's
something
sniffing
kills it,
Bonnie's
too, so
fumes.
I can at least salvage something from this
Kinda
thing.
weird, bro.
Alright, so as you can see here, I managed to get the left arm taken off.
Ah!
Took a bit of force and of course some know-how, but here it is.
My ears.
And as you can see, the wires are cut, but still intact enough to be rewired to anything else. So hopefully I'll be able to salvage everything that I haven't tested already. But seeing how easily that right shoulder joint just snapped, I highly doubt it'll be that easy. Alright, let's move on to the hips now.
Because Bonnie's hips don't lie.
These hips don't lie.
Work it, Bonnie.
Man, I mean, this thing might as well just collapse right in front of me. I'm surprised they want me to salvage anything from it at all. Alright, let's move on to the legs.
What do you classify as something to salvage?
Okay, those seem to be working fine. Alright, both legs seem to be working fine. I'll probably salvage those last though when I get finished with everything else because I'll still need this thing standing. Okay, fabric exterior salvage. The new animatronic models will be made from a plastic mold. This means we will need to salvage as many pieces of the fabric layer as possible. The most important of which are the hard to replicate features such as the head,
It's moving.
face, hands. Oh, Jesus! Why is... Oh, right. Forgot to turn the computer off. Whew. Okay, so,
No.
anyways, it sounds
No.
like I'm just salvaging the exterior layer now.
Out.
So let me go ahead and take the other endo parts alongside the fabric piece that I actually
Get
need.
out. Whoa. Okay, damn.
Alright, with that should be everything.
Just toss his eye on the
Okay, so
floor.
as you can see, I've gone ahead and taken the eyes out since they seem to be working just fine. In addition to that, I also went ahead and took off a foot and the right hand since they were pretty much the only remaining exterior pieces that weren't torn up and ruined. So, all of those endo parts along with their exterior pieces can be boxed up and shipped off. Alright, so that's about everything I could salvage from this thing so far. The only thing that could also go, but it's giving me a hard time right now, is the head plate here. For some reason, it won't budge, and I have no idea why. I've checked for anything that could still be holding it in place, and so far I've found nothing. However, I do remember the report naming the headpiece specifically, so that means it's one of the main pieces they want. So I don't know. I guess let me keep cracking at it until something gives. Then I'll restart the recording and let you know what I find out. Alright, after a bit of force and a few extra cuts, I managed to tear the face off, as you can see down there. So I figured out that the headpiece
Withered
still
Bonnie
doesn't
was
budge
born.
because it's completely glued to the back of the head, which is very unusual. So if I were to try and force it off, it'll most likely tear in unpredictable directions and make the entire thing unsalvageable. But they did make it sound like they only wanted the actual face of the animatronic, so that's down there along with everything I managed to physically scrap from this thing.
Why would they want
So,
the face?
we're done with that then. Okay, let's see. Odor report. Okay then. We've recently been receiving complaints about smells and unpleasant odors emitting from the animatronic. Yeah, no kidding. These odors have been described as rotten. Yep, decomposed, like something died inside it. We suspect that perhaps a rodent or animal had accidentally found its way into the animatronic and became trapped within its chest. Press down both of the shoulders to remove the torso of the animatronic.
I said that's not a bad
What the-
excuse.
Honestly, isn't a bad excuse. That's quite a smart excuse.
Yeah.
Not again. Huh. I guess the power went out. Yeah, I might have tripped a breaker or something with all that computer commotion.
I wouldn't
Alright,
think that trips the whole
go turn
breaker.
the power back on and hopefully finish up.
Sir, this is where you're cooked.
What the?
It's where it's over for you.
Hey! Let me out, guys! This isn't funny! Guess let me finish up real quick in the dark. Where'd it go? Oh, really? Right now? Come on, come on! Oh, what? What the fuck? Why is it? Oh, God. What the fuck? What the fuck? What?
I do not like the choice. Crying.
Jesus Christ, what
I
was
didn't.
that?
Oh! Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I think this is also one of.
Made by Spectre. Also made by Spectre. Very, very well VHS and 3D animator. This is really good. So far, this is really good.
Alright. Got a bit of an unusual call today, but a job's still a job, I guess. I got a call from a kid's restaurant manager saying that they've been experiencing some weird paranormal activity. Let's see.
They calling it... Oh.
The place is called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
I thought you said Brady.
Normally I'd get called into places that are abandoned or at least old buildings that are at least a century
Freddy
old.
Fazbear.
But
And it's just like
the strip mall itself looks pretty new,
Freddy
and the manager
Fazbear's
told me
face,
that this particular location was
photoshopped
opened
onto
roughly
a piece
5
of
years
bread.
ago. He mentioned that
like
these
a loaf.
activities are interrupting businesses and that they might have to close this location and reopen it elsewhere if I can't figure out what's going on. So let me go ahead and read off a few things they told me. So let's see here. Alright. They've reported that mysterious and disembodied voices can be heard all throughout the restaurant. Company property, particularly the animatronics themselves, will often move around the restaurant during the night, even when the power to the building is shut off completely. Sometimes said property will mysteriously disappear, and then reappear a day or so later. And then this is one of the incidents they were telling me about, where basically a bunch of kids came running out of the bathroom crying because they saw, quote, someone else staring at them in the mirror, and that they were speaking in a language they didn't understand. A few employees will often feel a tense presence when working on or next to the animatronics, particularly at night. Night shift workers have reported seeing children, usually one at a time, walk around the restaurant after hours when the doors are locked.
Why parents
When they
don't
go
let
to
their
assess
kids go
the
to the bathroom
situation
by
and figure out
themselves
how the
anymore.
child accidentally got locked in, they are nowhere to be found, and some have even disappeared in full view of a few employees. When checking the security camera footage, these children seem to range in age and sex, but will consistently look between the ages of 6 and 11.
Range.
And that's all she wrote.
Range.
So, based off that information alone, my guess is that this is some sort of poltergeist.
My brain could not.
It does sound like there may be more than one in the building, but of course I won't know that for sure until I can hopefully make contact with one of them. The thing is, if no one's been possessed or has died yet, then it seems these entities may not be violent or demons or anything like that. These very well may just be the spirits of actual children who are maybe just lost and obviously confused about what's going on. But again, won't know for sure until we're in there. Alright, I believe that's
This
everything
dude's smarter than most of the people in the actual,
Yep,
like...
that's everything. Alright.
Yeah. And that goes hunting business.
What?
Smarter than people in like the ghost hunting business. Is that what you were getting at?
In the, like, FNAF franchise.
Oh, in the
Okay,
FNAF
I was told
franchise.
the door should be unlocked and
I was
nobody
saying,
should
that
be
makes a little
inside
more
the building. So, let's see what's up with this place.
Just walking right in there is brave. He has no idea what these kids are capable of.
Okay, so the power to the building should be cut entirely. Alright, that seems to be the case. Okay, so I told them to make sure that the building's power was cut completely, just to make sure, like if a light turns on or the temperature changes or anything like that, then we could rule out the possibility of it being the power. Also, we need to make sure that it's not messing with the EMF reader. But of course, this unfortunately means that I have to work in the dark.
Hey, if Phasmophobia taught me anything, that's good. Use that
Alright,
EMF
let's
in
get
the,
the EMF reader out and let's
spirit
see.
box in the dark.
Well, shit, okay. So I was told that all of their animatronic characters should be on stage and shut down, and there seems to be one missing. I was told there's a bear, a bunny, a chicken, and a fox, and it doesn't seem like the bear one's on stage.
Cool to see
Probably
the fox
shouldn't
is
jump the gun
closer.
just yet, though.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the employees forgot to take him out of storage or something. Regardless, let's go ahead and get set up
Chica
here.
looks freaky.
Alright, let's see what the EMF reader picks up.
That's a chunky EMF reader.
I'm starting to get some chills right now, so there must be something close. Getting few blips here and there, but nothing pretty substantial yet. Oh, here we go. I think we got something right here.
Pull out that spear box.
Yeah, it seems to be in this area. Let's go ahead and set up the spirit box then.
I'm surprised he is not dead. I'm sorry.
All right, if there's anyone in the room with me right now, please make your presence known. I mean you no harm. I just need to know if anyone can hear me right now. You can either manipulate something in this room or attempt to speak through this device that I've set up for you. My name is Sean. Can you say my name back to me?
Sean.
Whoa, shit, here we go. Okay, just so I can make sure that wasn't a coincidence, can you say my name again?
Sean.
All right, thank you. So now that I know that I'm speaking to someone, can you tell me your name?
Susie.
Susie.
So she
Did I
got
hear you say Susie?
Yes.
Okay, hi Susie. Is there anyone else in the room with me right now, or is it just me and you?
They're here.
They're here. Who's they, Susie? What are their names? Do you know their names, Susie? Alright, well if you don't know, that's fine. Just wanted to see if you did know. How old are you, Susie? Do you remember your age?
8.
8. Okay. So you must be one of the children that I've heard about. Alright, Susie. I guess more to the point. How did you die? Do you remember how you died?
You are provoking something you shouldn't.
I'm not here to hurt you in any way, Susie. I just want to understand what happened to you and why you're here. If you're uncomfortable telling me...
Murder.
Murder?
Okay, she don't
Who
care.
murdered you?
For a poor 8-year-old, she sure knows a lot.
Do you remember this person's name?
Bonnie.
Bunny? You were murdered by a bunny? Maybe she meant Donnie? Like a Donald?
Yes.
Wait, was that a yes? Alright then. How did this bunny kill you?
Knife.
A knife? Susie, was this a person dressed like a bunny?
Yes.
Holy shit. Hold on, I have to make sure the camera got that. Okay, holy shit. So there might have been a murder or something that happened here. Restaurant owners said that they had operated here for 5 years straight and the paranormal activity didn't start happening until after this July. So this may have been something that happened pretty recently. But I have no idea what that actually means though. Maybe an employee decided he or she had enough, maybe some crack job snuck in here with a bunny suit on, or maybe the spirit's just lying to me. I have no idea. I'll have to show this to the restaurant owners to see if maybe they caught something like that on the security cameras. But let me just say that these responses are certainly not unusual in a place like this. Also, what's surprising to me is how direct they are. They're fairly coherent and understandable, and I'm getting them within a pretty short amount of time, which is usually a clear sign that I'm actually speaking to someone. But anyways, let's see if we can make contact again. Alright, are you still there, Susie?
No, you cut her off.
Yeah.
Susie, can you still hear me?
She's probably like, yeah, fuck you. Fine then, don't talk to me. Yeah, she don't want to talk to you no more.
If there are any spirits still in the room with me, Please make your presence known.
I also like that it's said by a strip mall.
True.
Because every time it's always
I don't
been a
know if the camera
standalone
caught that, but I
location.
think I just heard a chair move.
But it's in a strip mall. I think that's cool.
Look, right there. That's at least where the sound came from. It's right next to my flashlight, too. Did someone just pull this chair out? Are you sitting...
The idea of just a schizophrenic man, like just walking. Did anyone pull this chair out? In the dark. A chair moved! Like, do you think without that equipment, you'd think that that's just some crackhead that broke in and is just screaming at nothing?
I mean, without equipment, I'd probably.
Probably.
down right here? Off. Do you want the flashlight off? Okay, those are brand new batteries. There's no way my flashlight just died. Yeah, look at that. Still works. Now that the flashlight's off, will you talk to me now? Yeah. Off again? What else do you want me to turn off?
Noise. It's the spirit box. How much you bet?
Noise.
Noise? You want me to turn the spirit box off? If I turn off the noise, will you talk to me? Alright, let's go ahead and turn the spirit box off for now. Alright, I turned the noise off. Whoever you are, I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want to have a conversation with you.
It's
Can
dark.
you tell me where you are right now? The fuck is that noise? What the fuck is that? Hello?
Huh?
I don't know if the
Like
camera
maybe
could
a
see
shadow.
that.
Hmm?
But I for
I
sure
said it
just
looked
saw
like
a
maybe
head
a
stick
shadow.
out and move over there. There should be no one here but me. So I'm gonna have to rewatch the footage to get a better look at whatever the hell that just was. But it looked like a silhouette of a person standing next to these pinball machines. This person definitely wasn't as tall as me, so maybe it was an apparition of one of the children the night guards keep. What the
Listen,
fuck?
somebody had to use the toilet. Never mind.
Someone's having a bad day.
Look at that. Now it's locked. Is the other one locked? Yeah, the other one's locked too. Well, I was gonna do some stuff in the bathroom to see if I could get the spirit the kid saw to reveal itself, but it seems like the spirit isn't a fan of that. So maybe I could come back tomorrow or something and see if the owners can unlock the door again and maybe take off its hinges so there won't be a door for the spirit to lock, you know? Anyways, I seriously need to check the footage because I need to make sure the camera even got what I just saw a moment ago. Alright, so it looks exactly what I saw, which was pretty much a shadow apparition of someone. It also looked like it could be a small kid, maybe, which would make sense if it's one of the children that the night guards were talking about. That just leads me to believe, you know, a lot more than I did originally, that maybe more than one spirit's presiding here. The voice that kept saying, off, off, sounded completely different than the first spirit I talked to, so I don't know. Let's, go ahead and turn the spirit box back on, see if we can get anyone else here to talk with me, and also see if any other activity will happen tonight. If not, then I'm probably gonna call it quits for tonight. Holy shit. Hello? That's gotta be one of the children. Look at that. Now she's gone. Hold up. Let me grab the case so I can see what that's about.
I thought one of the paper pals was somebody standing there.
I thought somebody would end up like standing there. I thought it was gonna be like one of the animatronics.
Oh.
Oh, there's
Huh,
Freddy.
well, I guess that explains where you were the
Oh.
entire time.
Fredbear.
I'm
Fez,
having a bit
Fez.
of a hard time believing you were left like that, though. I want to at least try to do a session with one of these things, so I guess now's a better time than any to see if these spirits are in fact controlling the animatronics themselves.
I think you should have.
Going in with the big guns now. Gonna set up an ovulus for this session.
What?
So hopefully I can get some clearly spoken words. Alright. Is there anyone in the room with me right now? Anyone who'd like to communicate with me? I of course mean you no harm. I just want to know if someone else is in here with me.
Nothing.
Did someone here move the...
I am
You are? Okay, good. What's your name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Alright. Hi, Gabriel. Can you tell me roughly where you are in the room?
There.
Bear. So you're saying you're in front of the bear?
Inside.
Inside. Are you the one who moved the bear in here? Gabriel, why are you possessing the animatronics here? I'm not gonna assume you're doing it...
Trapped.
Trapped? You're trapped inside that thing? How did you get trapped? Gabriel, I know this may be uncomfortable for you, but I can't help you unless you answer my questions. How did you get trapped in that thing? Okay, well, if you're still troubled by what happened to you, then I guess we can skip those questions. If it means you'll keep talking to me. Okay. Do you remember how you died, Gabriel?
I feel like that's just a still.
Murder.
There it is again.
I feel like that's
Murder.
kind of.
That's exactly what Susie
Well, I guess
said.
not.
Do you remember who
because-
murdered you, Gabriel?
Because we know the kids were.
Right.
So I guess it makes sense to ask, how did you die?
Well, it's still one of those things. I feel like if you were just asked the spirit, how do you die? They'd be like, bruh. I feel like that's just always been a universal offensive off a ghost. I don't know.
Yeah. Because I guess it is like a traumatic
Him?
memory.
What do you mean him, Gabriel? Do you remember his name? Gabriel, whether you're trying to or not, you're causing a lot of problems for the people who own this place. Now, if you help me
He
out...
must die. Die.
I assume
Oh.
you're talking about your killer. I don't know if I'm going to kill him per se, but I'm willing to find him and make him pay for what he did to you and Susie. Now just tell me what you remember of him. Did you catch a glimpse of him, maybe? Do you remember what he looked like? What he was wearing?
Purple.
Purple. Okay, purple. Well, at least that's something. I was told by the restaurant owner that the employees here wear purple outfits. Did this person look like he worked here, maybe?
Yes.
Yes. Interesting. Did you ever see his face? Can you describe it to me?
No. Too dark.
No, too dark. Okay, so it must have been too dark to make out the facial features, I guess.
Well,
Alright, so
communicating.
one last thing I want to ask before I go.
So does that mean in this universe he was wearing the bunny costume when he killed Susie, but when he
he
killed Gabriel he wasn't wearing it?
Maybe he revealed his face or took more of the suit off while killing, but I feel like
No.
that would be a weird process.
No, cuz like yeah, Gabriel Freddy is saying that couldn't see his face cuz it was too dark. But he could see that he was wearing a purple outfit. So I'm thinking he's not wearing the costume. Because I imagine it's pretty hard
Maybe
to...
he lured them in at different times.
Well, that's what I would think.
Or maybe what it could be for sure is he lured a kid in this universe, and then while taking care of the first one of them stumbled in while the suit was already off.
Okay, so maybe kind of like in the FNAF 2 movie. Should I spoilers?
I
don't think so.
I go watch the movie. We're gonna speak spoilers, so I will edit a time where it is worth. I'll skip to a time here. Bam, go there if you don't want spoilers.
So kind of like in the FNAF 2 movie, where what's her name? Marionette. What's her child?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Charlotte.
Charlotte. She stumbles in on him kind of cleaning up himself. Or
Yeah.
no, I think
Yeah,
he's
he-
like cleaning the knife, preparing to do it, because remember she like picks this kid
Oh right,
up
lures him in. He knocks the kid out, and then
and
yeah.
he stabs her in the back as she's trying to escape.
Yeah.
Okay. That would mean the kid had to have stumbled in maybe sometime after he killed
Yeah, maybe
Susie.
sometime after. It'd have to be. That's what I
maybe
think.
he took off the costume so that way, like, could clean it up later, because that's what would end up having any evidence on it.
I think so. I think you got the right idea.
Yeah.
I was
That
talking to
made
another
the most
spirit
sense.
here named Susie, and she mentioned something about someone in a bunny suit. Does that sound familiar to you? Gabriel, are you still there?
Get out.
Get out. Why? Why do you want me to leave, Gabriel?
Get out. Get out.
You're going
Am
down.
You
I
ain't gotta tell
something
me
to
twice.
upset? What the fuck? Why did this just go out?
I'd leave.
What the fuck?
I'd
Whoa,
leave.
whoa, whoa, what the fuck? Holy shit!
I'd leave.
Come on, come on, come on!
Smart.
Smart. Yeah, I think so too.
Like Freddy punched him in the back of the head. A person?
Person. Interesting. We'll leave this here. I think maybe we'll swap to. Do you want to do police things?
Sure.
Does that sound fun?
Yeah.
All right. We'll leave this video here, though. Thank you for watching. And what?
I'm making faces at the camera.
Are you? I didn't notice. Thank you for watching, and let us know if you want to see more reaction stuff. If that's something that sounds fun, let's do it, because that sounds like fun to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do that.
I had fun.
You did?
Yeah.
Good.